guys didn't see anything. Shh. Yeah! Woo! That's right. That's right. That's right, y'all. It's time for the Fears Podcast. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Audience. Fears. Fears. Audience. Audience. Fears. Coffee first. In my new 80s mug. The 80s called, they want you back. Guess what? Fears never left. That's some good coffee. Well, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Guess what? I haven't worn my my cross chain in quite a while, so I thought, why not? I'll wear it. So I wore it today while I was out and about doing errands, and then I took it off, and I thought, you know what? I'll put it back on and leave it on for the rest of the day until I have to go to work, you know. And I should wear it more often, but I have it tucked away so it doesn't get damaged with all my watches. I haven't worn any of my watches in a while. I need to reset them because they're probably out of sequence. And then yeah, I always wear a watch to church, and almost always I wear this whenever I go. But I haven't went to church in about 2 or 3 weeks because, oh wait, no, it's been shorter than that. 2.5 weeks because I had to go to a convention. So yeah. So I'm going to try to go this weekend. I got some big news though. I got a big professional interview coming Friday afternoon. I found this guy online. I wrote him and said, listen, I've been watching your content for 2 years. And I said, you make way more content than me. And I said, would you allow me to do an interview about you, your company, your business? It's something that I like, and I'll give you guys a hint. It's horror movie related. Horror movie related. Now, that's all I'm going to say. Because if I say anything else, it'll ruin the big interview. And I've been wanting to interview this guy for probably a year now. He's got way more fans than me. He's very busy. And he said, you know what, Fears? He goes, you asked me this a long time ago. He goes, how about this Friday? And I said, sounds good. Sounds good. Because I have Fridays. Well, I don't really have Fridays off. I get off of work on Friday morning. And then I have the rest of the Friday. So, today's thumbnail is a cartoon version of Jesus, our Lord and Savior, the big guy. The big guy's son. And speaking of that, Easter is right around the corner, guys. So today we're going to review. I fell asleep last night. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to watch Abigail and Scary Stories. I watched like 2 episodes of Airwolf, and after the second episode of Airwolf Season 4, I fucking conked out. But today, right before the stream, I watched Crank 2, just to have something to review. Now, I promise, tonight I'm going to try to at least watch, if not 2 of these, at least 1 of these, because I keep telling you guys I'm going to fucking watch it, and then either I fall asleep, but yeah. I spent a good portion of the day editing that vlog that you guys just saw. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got lots of vlogs around the November, December. Visions asked me how many. I'm guessing around, I have 4 or 5, I'm sorry, not 5, excuse me, not 5. Around 3 or 4 vlogs around Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's, to get back up to the present. And then I've got some old vlogs, like 2022, 2023. I'll get to those later. I'm trying to do all the most newest stuff that you guys have been dying to see. So as soon as I get all the Christmas stuff up, I swear on my life, I promise, the Adam the Woo interview is coming right after that. I swear, my word is my bond. Let me get all the Thanksgiving Christmas shit out, and then I'll do. I interviewed him at Super RetroCon 2024 or 2023. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time though. He hasn't came to one of Jeff's shows in quite a while. So yeah. So because usually I just bump into him and then we talk and hang out. And we take a couple pictures. And he's very. I don't get it. I don't get how he can be shy because he vlogs every day. But he told me, I don't mind if I'm vlogging, Fears, and like people are in my vlog, but he gets very self-conscious, very awkward if he's on somebody else's vlog. So I could tell he was nervous whenever I interviewed him. People get anxiety. I understand. I mean, I got anxiety on the first day of MegaCon, which that's coming too. MegaCon is coming. I'm going to edit that. And the Lego Con, that's coming. But damn, I could tell, I could only get 2 or 3 questions out of him, so I just want to prepare you guys. He looks really nervous, and I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable, so I think I got maybe 3 questions out of him, and they were very lengthy. I think they were lengthy answers, but all in good time. Things are coming. Fears has been trying. I've been on a roll. I think I've done now 3 vlogs in a row, and I'm going to try to... You know how I always do like a stream a day? The only way I'm going to grow my channel is if I do more streaming and more uploads to either one channel, both channels, ideally both channels, you know. I almost thought about making a 3rd channel. I can barely maintain 2. I came to Randall about a year ago and said, hey, Randall, what would you think if I made a 3rd channel just for my time-lapse videos? I thought it'd be really cool. And Randall's like, Fears, you have a hard time, like, uploading, you know, in a semi-decent time for 2. And I was like, yeah, you're right, Randall. I said, maybe if I had more time. If I didn't have to work and I just had, like, Adam the Woo career where he could just sit around and just edit videos and go places and edit, then I would probably have 3 channels. I would have a time-lapse. Just a channel just for my time-lapse videos. And work on my time-lapse, like, artwork. But, since I don't have Adam the Woo career, not yet at least, I hope one day, I think I'll just stick with 2. Anyway, today's topics. We're going to review Crank 2. I'm going to continue part 2 of my celebrity stories. I'm going to go to my Facebook and tell you guys all the people that I met, where I left off. I couldn't do it all in one day because I've met so many celebrities and so many stories. And then I thought I would take some Easter questions from you guys and some Easter questions off the internet. And if there's time, my friend Sean sent me a link. People on Easter, like, do these Easter games. I never did that growing up. I went to church. We had Easter Sunday lunch either at my house or at church or both. Then we did an Easter egg hunt at my house and at church. And by the time we did all that crap, the day was almost done, you know? So, yeah. Shout out to Mickey. Oh, wait. Mickey. Goofy. Pluto. Donald Duck. He's one of my favorites, Donald Duck, you know? I related to him a lot because he gets mad a lot, and I got mad a lot as a kid. Well, not really mad. I got really frustrated as a kid because we were always moving. My dad had a high-profile job, and even though we didn't move a lot, when we did move, I had to make a whole bunch of new friends, and then I was very outgoing as a kid, as I am an adult, but looking back, I guess I was too outgoing as a kid, so a lot of people couldn't handle all my energy. Some people did, and I'm glad that I have all those kid memories and all those kid friends that turned into high school friends, which turned into lifelong friends, but I think I was just so hyper. So that was, I was really frustrated. It was frustrating to fit in when I was a kid. So yeah, I related to Donald Duck a lot because he would always get mad. That's why I related to Raph. There was 2 versions of fears as a kid. Michelangelo, when everything was going good, party animal, party dude, the nicest kid ever. And then when I got mad, I got frustrated. Holy shit, I turned into Raph. Like that. So you guys have seen some of it as an adult. Whenever the fears of rage kicks in, watch out, because I'm going to be kicking ass and taking names. Oh, shit. Anyway. So, yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. But I hope everybody has a nice Easter. It's coming up. Let's see, how many days until... And then I'll open up the chat. Let's see, how many more days until Easter? We have, let's see, today's Wednesday the 16th. I'm doing my taxes tomorrow because I don't know why either my company forgot to give me my W-2 or I was supposed to pick it up and either I forgot or whatever. They sent it to me in the mail at the last waking fucking moment. So now I know there's going to be a charge because it's going to be a little late, but better late than never. Because I know they give you some leeway. I know they don't give you a lot of leeway, but they, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then we got Good Friday on the 18th, and then Easter is this Sunday. So I've already selected my Easter Sunday shirt, and it looks very nice. And they'll probably have a meal there, and then after the meal, you guys know what's coming. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if Barnes & Noble will be open on Easter Sunday. I hope, because I want to go buy some more Blu-ray gems. Blu-ray gems, because I saw that chainsaw hooker thing there, and then I saw Evil Dead 1 there, but my eye was going for Army of Darkness, and I was like, I'm getting that. And then I went up to the lady, and she's like, wow, she's like, you're getting quite a haul, and I was like, you know it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good Easter. All right, let's open up the Chizat and say hello to all the loving and loyal fans. I did check the fan mail today. No fan mail today, but my mom called me, sent me a whole bunch of new photos of Shelton, and he's doing very well. He's doing very good. And, man, he's just cute as a button. I said, Mom, I hope it's okay. I said, I told the fans what Shelton's name was. And I said, I told the fans that I'm an uncle. But I said, I haven't got my brother's permission yet. And I haven't uploaded any photos on my Instagram or my Facebook. And my mom's like, yeah, I would hold off on that, John. She goes, whenever you come to visit, ask your brother. And I said, well, is it okay if I get some, family footage? I said, because now that Grandpa's passed away, and I said, Dad's passed away, I said, Grandpa Fears used to be the family historian, with videos. I said, and then when he died, I said, my dad took over. And sometimes I helped my dad, but mainly it was my dad that would film all the videos. I helped him every once in a while. So now I feel a responsibility now that my dad's passed away. He even told me when I was sitting by his hospital bed, he's like, John, I'm passing the torch to you. And I was like, Dad, I'm honored. I said, I've already been filming stuff. So I said, I'm ahead of the game. My dad's like, well, now it's all you. And I said, all right, sounds good. So probably whenever I die, I'll probably give either my brother or I'll give Shelton my YouTube channel. And I'll be like, hey, I'm passing the torch. I'm passing the torch to you, buddy. And if Shelton doesn't want it, then I'll probably give it to my brother so my brother can make some content. I'm going to give it to someone in my family. So even long after I'm dead, there'll be still some content coming to Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, let's open up the chat. I'm having a good day. Then I'll probably give it to my brother. I'm having a really good day. Yo, Mr. Lantern. What's going on? What's up? Joey. Joey says, fart gas first. Well, I haven't farted yet. So, hopefully. Hopefully. So, yeah. This is awesome. We got 10 people watching. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. Lannon says, yo, Fears, shout out to the chat. Coffee. Oh, I got it, Lannon. It's right here. Oh, yeah. Lannon, did you ever figure out your streaming thing? Are we gonna have a Lantern stream tomorrow night? Huh? I would love a Lantern stream tomorrow night after I get done with my taxes and all that bullshit, Because that's gonna take hours. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah. Lantern, did you figure it out? You let me know. Show some support, people. Well, thanks, Lantern. Connect to the channel, folks. The stream is lit. Let's open up the chat. Open up the chat, y'all. Oh, I did. Lantern says maybe. Okay, that means a no, Lantern. Be honest, you haven't figured it out yet. I'm just saying. All right, well, let's start this thing off with a bang. And Lantern, I'll probably mail this either tomorrow or Friday, depending on my schedule. And if you guys have not checked out my new vlog, I took all of my Snapchats. I haven't really kept a lot of my Snapchats for 2025, but I kept a shitload of Snapchats for 2024. And I thought, I'll edit that first, because I tried to download. I've got so much footage on my fucking hard drive. It took up all the space on my actual Macintosh hard drive, and it took all of my space on my external hard drive. And I tried to download the footage into fucking the timeline of the fucking edit timeline. It said you don't have enough space to download this footage from here into the timeline. You have to clear up some space. And I was like, fuck. So I thought, all right, well, I'll just do the Snapchat one. I'll get rid of all this. I finally, today, it took me a long time, and I hope I don't get flack from this, because I'm completely over my ex, but I'm going to be honest, because you guys know I'm not a good liar. I got rid, finally, of every single video that me and my ex-girlfriend did, and I had it in a big file folder on my hard drive, and I fucking trashed it like 2 hours ago. So yeah, I kept a couple pictures that I've already have on my Facebook, but I got rid of all that fucking footage. Because 1, I don't need it anymore. 2, I don't care about her anymore. And 3, it was just wasting space, and that freed up a lot of space. So either tonight or tomorrow, after I get done with my tax bullshit, hopefully I clear enough space off so I can edit the Thanksgiving vlog, which will be titled my Disney Thanksgiving vlog. So there we are. Yeah, it took me a long time to get rid of that footage, but it needed to be done. And I thought I would just be honest with you guys, because you guys know I'm a fucking terrible liar. And I try not to lie to you guys anymore. I try not to lie to you guys anymore. I try to keep it OG, official OG fears. Thanks, Joey. Hey, I don't know why it took me a long time. I guess back in the day before I found out that she cheated on me, I thought, oh, I'll keep it. Maybe there's hope. Maybe she'll come back. Now that I found out that she cheated on me, I could care a flying fuck less if she lives or dies. And I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm getting rid of this footage. Bye. Click, highlight, delete, try by, you're gone. And I got rid of it. So I haven't checked. I'm going to try to download the Thanksgiving footage tonight. And I hope I cleared enough space off. I should have enough space, because I haven't got rid of all that Snapchat shit now that I just edited that vlog. So after this, I'm going to get rid of all the Snapchat shit off the hard drive. And I guess because this is a new camera, it's like high def footage takes up the most. Randall told me that, the internet, and I film, you guys know I film a lot. Like that Lego Con, I filmed like 70 videos, if not more. MegaCon, I filmed for 2 days straight. I did like 100 videos on each day. So high def footage off this camera takes up a lot of space on that fucking hard drive. And what I do is, normally what I do is, all the footage that I'm finished with, I trash. Some footage I keep, because I always do that video at the end of the year, like my life is a time lapse. And I put in all my time lapses of the year, and I put all my favorite clips of the year into one big vlog. If I don't do those, then I just say, all right, it's done, the vlog's up, I don't need this shit anymore. Bam, you're gone. So yeah. Oh shit. Joey said, I thought it was funny in the vlog. You ate MASH and then watched MASH. Yeah, well, I love that TV show, Joey. I've watched the entire MASH TV show. It's right. I tried to find it on Blu-ray or 4K. They don't have it. It's only available on DVD. And it's right over... Where the fuck is it? Oh, fuck, where is it? It's on that shelf somewhere. Fuck, I'll find it later. Yo! What's up, Elizabeth? I just started the earlier vlog when I seen you went live. Well, just pause it. Just pause it, Liz, and whenever you're done, just head back and watch the rest of the vlog. So, yeah. I appreciate everybody coming out to the premiere. Let's see. There was a bunch of people. Visions was there. Lantern was there. And 2 other people. I can't remember. So, I had about 4 or 5 people show up. Visions was commenting. So was Lantern. So, I appreciate that, guys. That's right. Elizabeth says, oh, howdy, Lantern. Visions, I debuted the shirt. Remember the blue shirt? I still have that shirt. It's fucking great. I watch it I wear it, not watch it. I wear it every once in a while, and I get a lot of great comments. Like, I was at McDonald's, like, when was the last time I wore that shirt? Probably 3 weeks to a month ago, and I stopped at McDonald's after church and just had some McDonald's for lunch, and some lady said, do you in fact have Crohn's, or are you making fun of people with Crohn's? And I looked at her like she was nuts, and I was like, no, I have Crohn's. She's like, well then why are you wearing that shirt? I said, because it's awesome. And she's like, did you buy that shirt? And I was like, no. And I'm like, and she's like, well, she's like, no offense. And she was doing this, like, with her hands. And I was like, watch it, lady. You're 2 inches from my face. Because she was standing right next to the fucking table. She was like, well, no offense. And I was like, okay, quit putting your fucking fingers in my face. Well, not in my face, almost near my face. She's like, I don't think that's appropriate. And I went, okay. And I'm like, there's nothing bad about it. And then she's like, did you buy that? And I said, no. I said, actually, a friend made it for me. And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah, really? And she's like, okay. And I was like, well, anyway, I'm going to go, so you have a good one. And I got in my car, and I was like, what the fuck was all that about? It's just a t-shirt. Who the hell cares? Anyway, I wear it with pride, my friend, and I appreciate you making me that shirt. Oh, yeah. That's right, Visions. All right, time for a review. Good old Crank 2. I need to get this on Blu-ray. It's good. Crank 1 is way better, but Crank 2 is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not like a home run, but it's still pretty good. Kind of like a popcorn, like, Sunday afternoon movie. All right, here we go. I need to bend this more, because I'll be right and it keeps, like, flip-flopping. All of a sudden, I'll be right and it slaps me right in the fucking face and shit. All right. But 1 page down, many more to go. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 pages down. Now we're on the 3rd page. Excuse me. I made a mistake. All right, Crank 2. Crank 2, you motherfucker. Crank 2, I'm going to give it a... Well, Crank 1 is great for 2 reasons. 1, it's action-packed, and it has the greatest, or one of the greatest, line of dialogues. He runs into that fucking, like, biker bar, you know, and he goes to his black friend, and he grabs him by the throat and throws him into the bathroom, and he's like, yo, whoa, fucking Chelios, what the fuck, man? And he goes, give me some coke, now! And he's like, all right, man. He's like, chill. He's like, you want some cocaine? I'll give you some cocaine, brother. He doesn't know how to open it, so it flies out, lands on the floor. Then you see him going down, sniffing it off the floor and shit. And then I forgot the bad guy's name in Crank, and he's like, where is he? He goes, where is he? And then he looks and he goes, Chelios. He goes, I don't know that fucking dude. He goes, I don't know where the fuck he is. And he goes, the greatest line out of the whole movie. Yeah. You don't know where he is, but you're gonna fucking tell me where he is. If not, I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out right into the fucking toilet! That is the greatest fucking line out of Crank 1. I love it. I could watch that scene over and over, right into the fucking toilet! It's so good. So, that's from part 1. So I'm gonna put down right in the fucking toilet. I can't do it as good as Jason Statham, but I mean he went fucking nuts. He's like, yeah. You don't know where he is, but you're gonna fucking tell me where he is. If not, and then he does it, and then he says it all casual. He goes, if not, I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out, and then he just screams right into the fucking toilet. And then the black guy's all like, all right, man, just chill. He goes, chill. He goes, I may know some information. He goes, yeah, damn right. He goes, you fucking tell me that information, you motherfucker. And then, he's going nuts. It's one of the greatest fucking scenes ever. Right into the fucking toilet. Probably my favorite quote out of number 2 is these Mexican guys drive by and he goes, hey, he goes, can you jump me? You gotta give me a jump? And he's like, yeah, he goes, but I think, he goes, yeah, I think your engine's fucked, though, because he crashes, and the engine is just totally fucked. And then he looks at the guy, and he's like, just juice me! But he screams, he's like, juice me! And then he puts it, like, on his nipples, and he puts one of those things on his tongue, and they fucking rev the engine, because the Chinese, like, ripped out his heart, so he's got that artificial heart, like, in his chest. And there's sparks flying off and shit, and I'm like, oh man, this guy's fucked. So, I think my Crank 2 favorite quote is, just fucking juice me. Just fucking juice me! Yeah. If you guys haven't seen Crank 1, Crank 1's way better. Crank 1, 10 out of 10. This one, I'm going to give... It's not as good as number 1, but it's still enjoyable. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Let's see here. Elizabeth says, no offense, get bent, lady. Yeah, I guess she was in a bad mood. Vision, she found that blue and yellow t-shirt offensive. And I'm looking at her like she was on crack. All it says is, please be patient. I have Crohn's. What is fucking offensive about that? It's the truth. I do have Crohn's. I fart a lot. I shit a lot. You don't have it, so why are you fucking offended, lady? I wear it with pride, you know? Plus, I'm wearing the fucking shirt. So, get fucked. Get fucked, lady. Now, obviously, I'm a good guy. I didn't say that. But, I just looked at her like she was nuts. I was like, okay. All right. I'm just trying to enjoy my lunch, you know. Right on. And then, oh man. But yeah. But the best one, though, is that old guy when I go to the gym. You know, I wear the pig vomit one there. And I wear that sometimes. And then I wear the, what was the other one? The Tar Man one there to the gym sometimes. I need to wear that. I haven't worn that one in a while. And he had no idea. That old guy, he was like 80. He had no idea who the fucking Tar Man is. And I was like, shame on you. I'm like, you don't know who fucking Tar Man is? I'm like, son of a bitch. Unbelievable. So, yeah. Bo Shamus says, guaranteed she had Crohn's and wanted to play the victim until you said you have it too. Maybe. You know, I have no idea, Bo Shamus, because I didn't ask her. I should have. I should have asked her, be like, what, do you have Crohn's? You know? Yeah, I didn't ask her, though. I should have asked her, but yeah. Anyway. Elizabeth says, you're probably right. He could have been. Seamus, what about that hair, man? Did Lantern mail you that hair? Or do you have any hair questions for Mr. Lantern? He says, oh, howdy, Seamus. Is Seamus here? Well, of course, Lantern. I'm talking to him right now. Are you here, Seamus? What about that hair, Seamus? That's right, y'all. That's right. All right. Let's see. What are my 2 favorite scenes from Crank 2? Let's see. Probably the Just Juice Me scene. That's a good scene. Just Juice Me. And then he finds out that one of the bad guys is at a strip club. He goes to the fucking strip club, and then all of a sudden he's like, that's my girlfriend up there on stage. And he's like, hey, what the hell are you doing? And then she's like, oh my God, you're alive. I thought you were dead. And he goes, yeah. He goes, well, what the fuck are you doing here? And then all of a sudden, there's this fucking massive shootout in the strip club. Strippers are dying. Mexicans are dying left and right. People are shooting guns, going fucking nuts. It's a good scene. It's a good scene. So, the strip club shootout. So, yeah. I'm going to say lots of action. Lots of action. Good acting. Even though it's not as good as number one, I'm still going to recommend it. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good. So I recommend it. There we go. Let's see here. Lantern is hiding cookies and hair under his bed. Oh, damn! I didn't know that. Okay. What about if he makes a hair sandwich? He takes one cookie, puts hair on it, and then puts another cookie. That's all for you, Seamus. He's making a hair sandwich. What's up, Crumbles? So, yeah. Only good thing about those Crank movies is that the great Corey Haim's? Is that how you pronounce his last name? Last acting role. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Huh. I'm under your bed looking for hair and cookies, Lantern. Oh, damn. As Pixel would say, god damn. That's nuts. Hiding cookies in his hair. Hiding cookies in your hair, they could be anywhere. But they're really in Lantern's hair. There it is. Liz, it's been there all along. Oh, shit. Well, there it is. Finally. Finally, we're getting some answers for Bo Sheamus, you know. Lantern, Bo Sheamus has been patiently waiting for that hair. You get him that hair. All right. I'm going to put this away just for a second. I'm going to use the restroom. But check out Fears' new and improved. Well, it's new to me. It's not new because it's probably been sitting at Goodwill for years. I don't know how many years, but my 80s cup. The 80s called They Want You Back. Well, Fears never left, so hell yeah. And then on this side, 80s in the sand beach. Hell yeah, I had to get it. I mainly got this cup for this side, not this side. This side is way better than this side, but yeah. My question is, are you going to stream tomorrow, Mr. Lamb? Listen, Bo Sheamus, I already asked him, right? I already asked him, and he said maybe. So maybe to me, I think Mr. Lantern's going to be stubborn, and he won't use another streaming platform. I don't know. I could be wrong. Lantern, I hope you do stream tomorrow. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just have Lantern on my show tomorrow. You know, maybe we could always do it that way. Anyway, I'm going to go use the restroom. All this talk of Crohn's, now I got to go Crohn's it up, so I'll be 2 minutes. I'll be right back. But just go ahead and study the 80s. The 80s called They Want You Back. Well, hell yeah, motherfucker. I'll be right back. Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't know where he is, but you're going to fucking tell me where he is. If not, I'm going to blow your fucking brains out right into the fucking toilet. That's right. That's right, y'all. I can't do it as good as he does it, though. You know what I'm saying, Joey? Like, I know my movie quotes, but Jason's statement, he's a far better actor than I am, but, oh, he's pissed. He's like, yeah. And then he, like, points at the guy. He's like, you don't know where he is, but you're gonna fucking tell me where he is. And then so casually, he's like, if not, I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out. And then he just screams right into the fucking black guy's ear. He's like, right in the fucking toilet! It's so good. I'm sorry, I had to say it one more time. I had to get it out of my system. It's such a good line. So, yeah. Let's see. Joey says, I'm getting Lantern sent to El Salvador if he does not stream. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. That'd be nuts. That would be nuts. Or, Joey, what if Lantern flicked on the camera, right? He flicks on the camera, and he's in El Salvador prison with bars and shit, and then another Mexican guy, and he's like, hola, ¿cómo estás? You know, and then he's like, hair, el hero. And then he's streaming like in an El Salvador prison. Right on. If he wouldn't have got 1 million subs off that, I don't know what he would, you know what I'm saying? That'd be nuts. Joey's pretty powerful. Joey, you could probably do it, my friend. You could probably do it. So, yeah. Lantern says, welcome back. Well, thanks, Lantern. I appreciate that, buddy. Crumble says, Fears, you should make a movie like Crank, but it's you running around and often people finding a bathroom because of your Crohn's. That would be great. Like, do a parody of it. So, me and Randall should recreate that scene. So, I'll film Randall in the bathroom. I'll grab him by the throat, and I'll be like, Randall, fuck your magic shit. Where the fuck is the bad guy? Where is he? And then Randall's like, I don't know, Fears. And I'm like, the hell with that, Randall. And then he's got like in his breast pocket, he's got like a deck of playing cards. Give me that shit, Randall. Yeah. Fours, 2s, 7s, and I take the deck of cards, throw it in his face, and I'm like, listen, Randall, you don't know where he is, fine. But you know what? You're going to fucking tell me where he is. And then I grab Randall by the throat. I'm like, if not, Randall, I'm going to stab your fucking brains out with these magic cards, and I'll throw your head right in the fucking toilet. That's what I should do. I should recreate it. Vision says, yep. Right, Visions? Wouldn't that be nuts? What if we turn on the internet, right? Thursday night, you know, classic Lantern stream, right? He turns it on. He's like, I need you guys' help. I'm in El Salvador, man. That's right, y'all. And I'm like, holy shit, Joey wasn't kidding. He was not kidding around, y'all. Lantern, don't take offense to this. If that really happened, I mean, everyone's first inclination would be to laugh. You know, I'd be like, holy shit, because everyone would be like, well, that's not going to happen. That won't happen. Joey won't do that. And then all of a sudden, everyone would start laughing. We turn on the internet, and then we're watching, and then we're like, holy shit. Oh my God. Joey did do it. I would fucking lose my mind. But anyway, there it is. I hope everybody's having a good day. I had a pretty good day. It was busy. I got home from work at around 9:45-ish. We didn't have too much because I guarantee you, 2 nights, the two nights before Easter is going to go nuts. And I get Easter off, so I feel bad for all those people that don't get Easter off. Because at my company, it's more like seniority. But yeah. So, I'm definitely getting it off. I'm going to church on Easter, so that's going to be fun. I'm trying to think how many boxes we had last night. It was either 38,000 or 37. But I was tired, so I came home. I went right to bed. I skipped breakfast. I had a little lunch. I had a salad for lunch, and then I went to the gym, and I ran 45 minutes on the treadmill. I'm just trying to get the belly fat off right now, Joey. I'm not really worried about the weights yet. I'm worried about getting the fucking belly fat off, because I'm sick and tired of fucking seeing it, man. You know? Oh, shit, Vision, I was just about to read it. You retracted it. Let's see. Vision says it would be Wacko Texas type situation. Lantern would be blasting chicken wing. Blasting chicken wing until they let him go. Probably. Because that's right. Lantern does live in Texas, you know? He's like choking chickens, throwing chickens up against the wall. He like breaks a fucking chicken's neck off, is like drinking the blood, you know, out of the chicken's neck and shit, you know, to survive. Let me out, y'all. You know, I don't want to be in jail, y'all. Where's that hair, y'all? And then all of a sudden, like, wouldn't it be nuts if I'm just sitting in the corner and I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just like standing up against, you know, in the jail cell and shit, you know. Maybe the Three Musketeers. Maybe you, Visions, me, Lantern, and Larry. We're all in the jail cell, keeping Lantern comfort. You know, he wakes up from a nap. Larry's, you know, doing Mama Tay. Lantern, yes. You know, all that shit. And then I'm in the corner just, you know, going nuts about Tarman and fucking movies and movie props. And then I'm like, oh yeah. And then just Visions is just looking around at all of us and just laughing your fucking ass off at all of us. I would probably be laughing too. That would be a crazy situation, you know. That's right, Bo Seamus. That's right. That's right. Well, I wish I knew Spanish better, because I don't know what the fuck Bo Seamus is saying right now. So, yeah. In fact, I'm going to call Bo Seamus right now. I haven't talked to Bo Seamus in quite a while. Let's see if I can get him in here. If not, I'm gonna call Lantern and see what he thinks about this situation. Oh God. Anyway, so tomorrow's vlog should be the my Disney Thanksgiving. Hopefully, after deleting all that footage that I don't need and all that ex-girlfriend footage off of it, hopefully I opened up some space, and hopefully I have enough, because I'm telling you, the most space that takes up a computer is 4K footage. It's ridiculous, the amount of space. I need to get a bigger one of these. This is like 1 terabyte. I need to get a bigger one. I need to get like a fucking 6 terabyte one from like Best Buy or some shit. Because then I wouldn't have any space problems, you know? The reason, because I just have so much fucking footage on this. So I need to get rid of this, but before I get rid of this, copy all the fucking footage off this and get like a 6 terabyte one or a bigger one. I don't know how big they are, but I just need to invest in a bigger one. Because then I wouldn't have to free up any space and all that fucking bullshit. So yeah. Alright, let's see. Where's Bo Seamus? Where is he? Damn. I can't find you, Bo Seamus. It's been that long since I called you. Oh, where are you? You know what? I may not have you on as a friend on the Discord. I don't know. Maybe I can't remember. Nope, I don't think I do. I thought I did. You should send me a friend request, Bo Seamus. Well, hang on. Let me call Lantern then. Yo!
Yo!
Let me call Lantern then. Lantern!
Yeah.
Lantern!
Yeah.
So Lantern, I got a serious. I got 3 serious questions for you.
Okay.
And I want you to be honest with me. All right.
All right.
Be honest with me. All right. Are you watching the stream right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So look at my eyes. I want an honest answer. Number 1, are you streaming tomorrow on a different platform?
Maybe.
No. Yes or no?
Yeah.
You are? You're streaming tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can't just say that, Lantern, because what happens if you don't? Then you're gonna disappoint everybody. So be honest. Are you streaming tomorrow? What?
Oh, no.
That means no then. Okay.
Yep.
That means no. Whenever Lantern says, I don't know, that's usually a good indication no. Sorry, guys. I don't think he's going to be streaming tomorrow. Lantern, just get another streaming platform, buddy.
Yeah.
There's got to be someone in the community to help you either fix whatever's going on with your StreamYards or just get another streaming. Can't you stream through YouTube? Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
You should stream through YouTube, buddy. Can you invite people through YouTube? Because I haven't streamed through YouTube in quite a while. All right, number 2. Lantern, be honest. Are you ever going to send Seamus any hair?
No.
No? I knew it. So you're just toying with him. You're toying with him. You're not going to give him any hair.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, well, there it is. There it is. All right, number 3. Number 3. What was that hat that someone gave you? Someone shipped you a hat. Do you remember who gave you that? Who?
Seamus.
Oh, Seamus got you that hat? Okay. Well, see, that was very nice of him.
Yeah.
If he gave you a hat, you just give him a couple strands of hair, you know?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back to the stream. If you do decide to stream tomorrow, buddy, you let me know. All right? You call me. You let me know.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you later, buddy. Shunk. That was good. That was great. Oh, Lord. There it is. I knew it. Yeah? See what I mean, Visions? Maybe. And he said maybe, and then he says, well, I don't know. That usually means no. So, there it is. Anyway. Let's see. Seamus says, it's the chicken wing song in Spanish. Oh, okay. Call Lantern. I'm expecting a work call soon. Seamus, I don't think I have you as a friend on the Discord. Do me a favor. Send me a friend request. Lantern says okay. Vision says yep. Call Tokes and ask him where the hell he's at right now. Why isn't he here, y'all? Well, I'm not going to bother Tokes. I don't know where he is. So, Vision says maybe. Come on, Lantern. No maybes. No maybes. Bo Seamus says, I will get that hair, mark my words. All right, well, that's good. That's good. You know, at least you're not giving up. At least you're not giving up, my friend. Seamus, I'm pretty sure, I thought I had you as a friend. Let me look again. Maybe I'm just, maybe I didn't send you I'll send either, whenever I'm back in the Discord, I'm taking a few days off from the Discord, because some idiot was, like, making really gross videos of me, like, kissing all my friends, and I was like, I don't have time for this crap, so I'll probably be back in there, like, 4 or 5 days. I just needed a break, but, let's see. Let me search. Bo Seamus. Do me a favor, Bo Seamus. Send me a friend request whenever you get time, because I'm not seeing it. I'm definitely not seeing it. I could have sworn I had you as a friend on there, but maybe I forgot to add you. So, whenever you get time, you just send me a little friend request. Whenever you get time. I would appreciate that. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I need to be in there anyway. Well, not necessarily, Liz. If you're someone's friend, like I just called Lantern outside the Discord, and everything was fine. But if you're not friends with someone, you have to do it while you're in the Discord. So that's why I said, hey, Seamus, send me a friend request whenever you get a chance. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Dr. Jenkins? He says, I just bought some Wranglers. Oh, nice. There you go. I got some Wrangler jeans and some Wrangler shorts. So, yeah. They're a good brand. They're not my favorite brand, but they are a good brand. All right, what's next? I will do some Easter questions. So anybody who wants to ask me anything about Easter, you fire away. I've already got some questions prepared. It says, I got it off the internet. Easter, would you rather? So would you rather find 50 small Easter eggs or one giant Easter egg? I would say both. When I was a kid, I would find 50 small ones. As an adult, if I had one giant Easter egg that had like something really cool in it, then I would just want to take that. Would you rather wear the Easter bunny ears or the Santa Claus hat? Santa Claus hat for sure. Let's see. Would you rather have grass for hair or jelly beans for teeth? Grass for hair. Let's see. Would you rather have a pet bunny rabbit or a mouse? Definitely a bunny rabbit. Celebrate Easter in October or Halloween in April? Oh, Lord. I plead the fifth on that question. Easter is fine where it is. Don't be messing with my Halloween in October because my birthday is so close to Halloween. So fuck that question. No way. I'm not answering that. No way. So let's see. Would you rather hide 100 Easter eggs on Easter or paint 100 eggs? I would rather hide. I do really good as the Easter Bunny. Cannot wait to be the Easter Bunny and hide the eggs this Sunday. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Would you rather paint Easter eggs or make Valentine's Day cards? Well, since I haven't had a Valentine in quite a while, I would rather paint Easter eggs. So there it is. Oh, this is a no-brainer. Would you rather have Easter every day or Halloween every day? Oh, Halloween every day. Now, God, nothing against God. I love God. I love the resurrection of Christ. I love Christ. That's why I'm wearing it. But Halloween every day, that's my favorite holiday. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes, please. So, yeah. Hell yeah. That's a must. Halloween is a must. It's a must. And I've been getting a lot of horror movie gems lately, so I'm going to be ready to go to watch some new Halloween stuff around this Halloween. And of course, I'm going to rewatch all the Halloweens and all the Jasons and Freddys and the fucking Leprechaun shit and the Chucky doll and all that other bull crap, because that's what the holiday is all about. Hell yeah. Would you rather meet the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy? Definitely the Easter Bunny. The Tooth Fairy, you give him a tooth, you get a quarter, you get $1. That's it. But the Easter Bunny, he gives you a shitload of Easter eggs. So that's a lot better. That's a lot better of a deal. Let's see. Would you rather spend the day with the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus? Ooh, that's a hard one. Because they're both great. Probably Santa Claus. Probably. All right. Let's see. Would you rather celebrate Easter on the beach or back in your hometown? Probably back in my hometown because I miss all my friends and my family. So yeah. Alrighty, that's enough questions. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Mr. Lannon says, "Oh, howdy, Dr. Jenkins. That's what I meant since y'all aren't friends outside the server." Oh, okay, I got you. What is the worst Easter candy? Ooh. Probably those, what are those fucking things called? Because they're nothing but pure sugar, Liz. Those little puff things or whatever. What the fuck are those things called? Hang on, let me look them up. It's just pure sugar. Easter candy. Puffs. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, not puffs. Those peep things. I cannot stand those fucking Easter peep things. They're pure sugar. Nothing against sugar. I like sugar. 2 sugars, 1 cream in my coffee, but that's just too much. That's too much sugar. So that would be my answer for that. Peeps, I'm good. No, 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 no. It's got to be the chocolate. The chocolate. The chocolate, man. I love chocolate Easter eggs. I love those chocolate Easter bunny. I love Easter chocolate. I would say that's the best, Liz. Easter chocolate. Mwah! Fantastic. Those peep shit. I can't stand it. They're gross. They're fucking disgusting. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Ew. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Dr. Jenkins says, what are your thoughts of Fruit of the Looms? Well, I used to wear that underwear, Dr. Jenkins, a lot as a kid. But the minute I hit, let's see, when did I start wearing boxers and briefs? I think it was like 7th, 8th grade I started wearing boxers and briefs. So, yeah. Let's see. Dr. Jenkins says, Fears has that I just got back from the ghetto look today, looking thugged. Really? I guess, Dr. Jenkins. I look zero thuggish. I got a good vibes hat on. I got my one of my favorite Mickey Mouse shirts on. And I've got my Community of Christ, cross on. I look zero thuggish. But, okay. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm zero thug. Zero thug. Elizabeth says, Easter candy or Halloween candy? Oh, damn. They're both good. I don't want to do a classic Fears, answer and say, oh, I'll take both. I gotta go with Halloween candy, man. I gotta go with Halloween. They're both good, but I gotta go with Halloween candy. Vision says Peeps. Yeah. I said Puffs for a second, Visions, and then I was like, no, that's not right. I'm like, let me look it up. Yeah. Those Puff things, I'm sorry, those Peep things, they're fucking pure sugar. They're disgusting. Ugh. So, yeah. They're crap. They're garbage. They are crap. Oh, man. The worst are those Jordan almonds. They suck. Wait a minute. I don't even know what those are. Hang on. Jordan almonds. Let me have a look. I don't think I've ever tried these. Let's see. Oh, no. I've had these. I've had these, Kate. Yeah, those suck too. Yeah, those suck too. Yeah, those are good. I've had those. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had that candy, but yeah, they suck too. The best, in my opinion. Now, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I love the chocolate Easter eggs, the chocolate Easter bunnies, chocolate in general. I love chocolate, especially dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate, Vision says, what about Peeps? Well, I just said, they're nothing but pure sugar. Pure sugar. Crap. Garbage. Not metal. Peeps, not metal. Chocolate Easter bunnies, total metal. So, yeah. Peeps, not metal. Not metal. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, wow. Kate is getting naughty. She goes, Fears, I'd love to see you rock those Fruit of the Looms. I haven't rocked them in quite a while. It's either boxers or briefs these days. So, yeah. Boxer briefs. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, Kate, since I've had those almond things. They suck. Ugh. Ugh. Any Reese's candy is going to be a yes. Oh, yes, of course. Reese's, I agree. Fangirl Kate, Visions, I agree. Reese's Pieces, total metal. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, fucking metal. Hell yeah. Hell yes. I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And then around Easter time, they've got the Easter chocolate-shaped Reese's Peanut Butter Cup eggs. Then around Halloween, they've got the normal ones. Then they've got the Dracula, coffin ones. I used to eat those as a kid, too. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Kate, you don't like them? She says jinxed. You don't like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? Oh, what the hell, Kate? Shame on you. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are fucking great. Total metal. Total metal. I'm pretty surprised too, Visions. Vision says, wow. Dude, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are the fucking shit, man. Awesome. They do the Christmas tree. Yeah, they do those too. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup trees. Oh, yeah. Those are good too. Oh, yeah. Those are good. All right, time for some celebrity stories. The last time I'd met so many celebrities and I was telling so many stories, I had to do a part 2 because I had to go to my Facebook because I've got an album of all the autographs I've ever gotten, all the fucking signatures I've ever gotten, and all that crap. So, yeah. Vision says, LOL. LOL about what? What, about the Christmas tree? You never had those, Visions? Oh, man. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Christmas trees are pretty damn good. They're pretty good. I highly suggest them. Those are good. All right, let me pull up my Facebook. So, let's see. Where did we leave off on the celebrity stories? I think I stopped right after I told you guys the story about Ron Jeremy. I was trying to eat dinner, and he's sitting right next to me doing weed, dick, fart, and pussy jokes, and he was going nuts all night. And then he was like, hey, Fears, I banged like 3,000 women, and I was like, good for you, buddy. It was a pretty funny night. I should have got more footage of him, but I just got a little bit, and I could barely contain myself because I was laughing so hard. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. Where did I leave off? Let's see. Let me scroll down the page. Let's see. I told you guys about Bam. I told you about Will Wheaton, Lou Ferrigno, Terry Alexander, Kane Hodder, Tony Todd. I met the Boondock Saints, Ron Jeremy, and then the guy that played Chewie, the guy that played in the Flash TV show. And then, all right, so I left off on John Shea. He's been in a lot, but what he's most famous for is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 2, and he played Lex Luthor in The New Adventures of Lois and Clark. And I basically asked him, out of those two projects, what did you like more? And he said, oh, hands down, I liked Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 2 because it was a major motion picture. He goes, I wasn't living in L.A. at the time when I shot the pilot and the first season of The New Adventures of Lois and Clark. He goes, so they were flying me out every weekend to shoot those episodes, and it became a pain in the ass. He goes, that's why I'm only in the first season. He goes, and they brought me back like 2 times in season 3. And I was like, oh, really? I'm like, is that why? He goes, yeah. He goes, I live somewhere else, not in L.A. And I remember him telling me that. And I was like, but still, it's Superman. He goes, yeah. He goes, oh, trust me. He goes, it was a good gig. He goes, but I made way more money and had way more fun on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids too. I was like, fair enough. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. So, he was pretty cool. He was pretty cool to meet. I had my Please Subscribe to Fearsman 26 t-shirt on. I still have that shirt. It doesn't fit anymore, but I still have it. Hell yeah. I can't remember where I had that made. I had it made somewhere. And then I met Henry Winkler, the Fonz. There's video footage of me meeting him, and that was cool. And I told him my favorite scene in The Waterboy. I went up to him, I shook his hand, I said, oh, Mr. Winkler, sir, John Fears, an honor to meet you, sir. And he said, honor to meet you. And then I remember him saying, wow, Fears, that's a cool last name. I said, my YouTube fans seem to love it. I said, I love it. I said, I'm honored to be a Fears. My dad was Fears. My grandfather was Fears. So I said, now my nephew is a Fears. Hell yeah. So he said, what do you want me to sign? I said, oh, can you sign it, 2 Fears? And then as he signed, I said, don't get me wrong. I said, I love you as the Fonz. I said, the Fonz is classic. It's epic. It's, you made television history. And he goes, I love playing the Fonz. I said, nothing against the Fonz, but I said, I think you fucking killed it more. I said, you did kill it, and you were on point as the Fonz, but I said, I think you killed it even more as the coach in The Waterboy. And he said, oh, really? He goes, you love The Waterboy more? I said, just a little bit more. And he goes, what's your favorite scene? I said, I love it when Bobby Boucher is on the playing field and you're trying to hype him up and get him more aggressive, and you look right at Bobby Boucher and you say the most classic line. He goes, I am not telling you to go on a shooting rampage, but you got to defend yourself, Bobby, out here. Trust me, I've seen it myself. He goes, they'll walk all over you. I said, that's the best scene ever. I'm not telling you to go on a shooting rampage. And he goes, that's one of my favorite lines to say. I said, really? And he goes, yeah, because it was so out of left field. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. And he goes, yeah, he goes, I love that part. So nothing against the Fonz. I love him as the Fonz. You know, Joni loves Chachi, all that bullshit. The Fonz is great. Like, the best thing he ever did as the Fonz is he looks right into the fucking mirror. He walks up, he's about to comb his hair, and he notices that his hair is perfect, so he goes, hey! And then he puts his comb away. Because he doesn't need to comb his hair because it looks fucking perfect. So, yeah. Let's see. Vision says, speaking of shirts, I've been meaning to make a what Mama Don't Know Won't Hurt Her. Oh! Make it, Visions! I love The Waterboy. I'll buy it. Oh, yeah, make it. Make it. Good quote. Good quote. Good scene. Good fucking movie. Or either that one, Visions, or do the, Ben Franklin is the devil! You know? Like, everything was the devil. You know, to Bobby Boucher's mom. Her name's Vicky. I don't want you ever associating with little girls. Why not, Mama? Because little girls are the devil. And then, Mama, we learned in school today that Ben Franklin was the creator of electricity. That's ridiculous. I created electricity. Ben Franklin is the devil. That one's great. That one's fucking great. Ben Franklin's the devil. And then he's like, everything's the devil to you, Mama. Well, I like school, and I like football, and I'm going to keep doing them until they make me feel good. And then he's like, by the way, Mama, I like Vicky, and she likes me back, and she showed me her boobies, and I like those too. So, yeah, I can quote all day. Fucking Bobby Boucher, The Waterboy, I fucking love that. She showed me her boobies, and I like those too. Hell yeah. That was actually pretty good. That made me laugh. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Yeah, make that shirt. That sounds cool. It'll have the Fonz butt cheeks on it, though. Oh, there you go. Yeah, because it's got the Fonz on there. Yeah. I forgot. What did he have originally on his butt cheeks? Because he said, he said, you know, my mom told me not to get a tattoo of somebody. And then he's about to leave and he goes, but what Mama doesn't know doesn't hurt her. And then he shows and he goes, I trust you'll make the right decision. He pulls up his fucking pants and leaves. And then Bobby Boucher's like, what the hell? And then he shows up at practice the next day. Oh! Don't you say that, Visions. YouTube is not the devil. But to Mama, everything is the devil. Everything's the devil to you, Mama! And he's like pissed. He's like screaming, I like school, and I like football. Hell yeah, you stand up to Mama. That's right. That's right, y'all. What's up, Chicken Wizard? Chicken Wizard says, what Mama doesn't know won't hurt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like I'm watching The Waterboy right now. Well, Kate, you know, Fears is... I'm on point when it comes to those fucking movie quotes, man. Oh, yeah. Let me look that guy up, Vision. I forgot what Roy Oberson looks like. I forgot what he looks like. I've heard of him before, and I know... I can't picture his fucking face. Hang on. Let me look him up. I know I've heard of him before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know who this guy is. Yeah. He's a big songwriter. He plays the guitar. He's a big music guy. Yeah, I've heard this guy's music before. I couldn't picture his fucking face for a second. And I was like, I know I've heard his music. I know I've seen his face. Yeah, I know who this guy is. Yep. What's up, Chicken Wizard? Chicken Wizard says, I love Roy Orbison. Yeah, he makes good music. He does. Yeah, Chicken Wizard, me too. He rules. He does. I haven't heard, I'll be honest though, I haven't heard his music in a while. I have heard his music before. I would say he's pretty metal. Roy Orbison, he's pretty metal. He's pretty metal. He sang In Dreams. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I look forward to buying that Bobby Boucher shirt, Visions. Hell yeah. Because the Water Boy, it's so good. So good. It's so funny. Then you got the fucking, the farmer guy, you know. And they're all looking like, what the fuck did he say? And then he just kind of smiles at Bobby Boucher, and Bobby Boucher kind of like, you know, gives him a thumbs up, like, all right, whatever, dude, yeah. And then the Clint Howard. I love the Clint Howard character. He's got like fucking buck teeth and shit, Chicken Wizard, and he's sitting there in the stands with Adam Sandler's buddy that's always in those fucking movies. He goes, I bet you that guy, you know, does a touchdown pass on the first play. Check it out. And then he doesn't do a touchdown pass, and he's like, you owe me $50. And the guy's looking at him like, you said it was going to be a touchdown pass, you crazy asshole. That is one of the greatest scenes too. I love that scene. And then of course, Rob's cameo. You can do it. Cut his fucking head off. That's a good one too. Oh yeah. Oh, I can go all night. You guys know. I won't go all night on the movie quotes, but you guys know I can go all night. All right, let's continue on. So yeah, I met Henry Winkler. Good guy. Very cool. And let's see. Let's see. Oh, he just signed. He accidentally forgot to say Two Fears. He says, P.S. John is great, and then he signed The Fonz Henry Winkler. As much as I can make out, because he signed it in cursive, and his writing is hard to read. Then I met the guy that played Lando Calrissian. I forgot that guy's name, but Billy something. He played Harvey Dent in the original Batman with Michael Keaton. Oh, Billy Williams. Billy Williams. He was cool. And I think I got some footage of him signing my autograph. I think he's on my Fears Man 26 channel too. Let's see. Vision says Crying is an amazing song. It is pretty good. I haven't heard it in a while, but it is good. It is good. I do agree. Excuse me. All right, what's next? And then I met Lori Holland, and she played Andrea off The Walking Dead. Now, I didn't get to interview her, but I asked her so many questions about The Walking Dead. And she said that filming the pilot for The Walking Dead was one of her favorite projects, because she said to prepare for the role, she said, I read every Walking Dead comic that I could get my fucking hands on. And I was like, really? And she goes, yeah. She goes, I wanted to be fully prepared. And I was like, that's cool. She really wasn't in a lot of the pilot. She's in it a little bit, but she was in it more in the, like, following seasons and shit. So, yeah. I still need to watch. I haven't even finished the Walking Dead series. I finally got it all on Blu-ray. I need to sit down and watch it all the way through, and then I want to get all the other Walking Dead shows on Blu-ray, too. So, it's on my watch list, for sure. Yeah, she was really nice, though. I was asking her tons of questions about The Walking Dead, because when I met her, The Walking Dead was still on TV, and she said, oh, I can't answer this, and I can't answer that, because she didn't want to reveal anything, because when I met her, she was still on the show, and she's like, but what I can tell you, I can tell you this, and I can tell you that, and I was like, yeah, fill me in, and she was very nice. And then I met Dean Cain. We got a, he did something different at the conventions. He said, I'll either do a selfie with you, or he had a Polaroid camera there. And I said, I love old photographs. And so I got a Polaroid camera photo with Dean Cain. He was so nice. He told me his favorite episode to film, and I don't remember the name of the episode, but he said the episode where H.G. Wells and that evil time travel companion comes with him, and H.G. Wells has to battle his little time traveling companion with him, and that guy, he's in a blue suit, and he like steals some shades, and he steals a bunch of guns. He goes, that was my favorite episode to film. He said, because I love time travel movies, and I was like, yeah, that episode's pretty good. That episode's really good. So it was an honor to meet him. Pretty cool. That was at Wizard World Comic Con. And then one of my friends took a picture of me as I was talking to him, and then they sent it to my phone. So there's two pictures. My friend standing from a distance, and I'm looking right at him, and I got my Ghostbuster jersey on, that thing I used to wear all the time. I still have that Ghostbuster jersey. Then I got his autograph and all that. Oh, shit. And then I met Danny Hicks out of Evil Dead 2. And Visions, when I met Danny Hicks, it was before I watched Evil Dead 2. The only thing I saw him in was the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. He makes a couple cameos in number 1 and number 2. And so I was asking him a bunch of Spider-Man questions, and he had Spider-Man on his signature table, and he had a bunch of Evil Dead stuff. And I looked down, and you guys know I can't lie. I had heard of Evil Dead back then, but I had never seen it. So in my mind, I was like, please don't ask me any Evil Dead questions, because I've never fucking seen it. So I just kept asking him shit about, Spider-Man. Hey, what'd you think of Tobey Maguire? Da 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 da. He was like, oh yeah, he total professional. He's really nice. And I was like, don't ask me any Evil Dead questions, because I've never fucking seen it. Now I've seen it, and Evil Dead 2 is fucking great. Army of Darkness is even more fucking great than Evil Dead 2. So the only one I need to watch now is the original Evil Dead. So that's on my watch list, for sure. But Danny Hicks was fucking so cool. I hung out at his table, like, for an entire day, because I met him at my buddy Dave's Contamination convention when Contamination was still going on. Now Dave sold it. Now he's got that big ass comic book store. So yeah, he was cool. Danny Hicks was a really nice guy. And then I met R.A. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name. He's the guy that played Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I got an interview with him. I loved interviewing him because at that point I had seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, 2, and 3, and I love those movies, and they're fucking great. So I had a bunch of questions to ask him. It's R.A., I think how you pronounce his last name, Haloff? I think that's how you pronounce it. That was cool. Then I met Tim Quill, and Tim Quill is in Army of Darkness, and he plays the blacksmith. But again, he was also in Spider-Man, so when I met him, you guys can check out that interview. I'm mainly asking him about, I think I asked him 2 Evil Dead questions. I asked him, what was it like to shoot Army of Darkness? And what's it like being friends with all those famous guys that made Army of Darkness and Evil Dead? And he told me, but that's the only thing I asked him, I remember in the interview, because I had not seen it yet. So I focused on his little cameos on Spider-Man, and I was like, well, he's got Evil Dead shit, so I'm like, I'll just ask him, because I didn't really know. I was like, hey, let me know about it, because I hadn't seen it yet. So I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, I gotta come up with some questions. So, yeah. Yep. But he was very cool to meet. Very cool. Oh, shit. Let's see. Rosie is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre expert. She could probably answer any question you might have. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, I think that about sums it up for today. I'm getting really tired. I'm getting hungry. So, and we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, guys. So, I think that's all I got. Because I didn't watch many movies. Because right after I watched those Airwolf episodes last night, man, I conked out. And I set my alarm clock, so I woke up like an hour before I had to go to work. Took a shower, went right off to work. So tonight, I'm going to watch either both of these or at least one of these. And I'm going to watch another episode of this. I'm almost done with this. Whew, this is so good. So good. So good. I highly suggest this if you have not seen this. Plus, I got to take all this down and remake the set for tomorrow. Hell yeah. The question is will we get a Lantern stream tomorrow? God, please God, let there be a Lantern stream. Please God. Mwah. So yeah, I'm praying for one. I'm praying for one. So yeah. Elizabeth says, enjoy the movies. Thank you. What's for dinner? I don't know. Maybe a soup and some salad. I'm definitely craving a salad. So definitely a salad as an appetizer, but for my entree, the main menu, I don't know. I'll come up with something though. I always do. All right. Well, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Can't wait to get some more fan mail from you. Keep sending that fan mail. Keep watching. Keep liking. Keep subscribing. Tell your grandma to subscribe. Keep liking and commenting, please. I hope you guys enjoyed the little Snapchat vlog that I did today. Tomorrow, hopefully, it's either going to be... Hopefully I freed up enough space to edit the Thanksgiving vlog. So it's either going to be the Disney Thanksgiving vlog, or I may just download the Lego Con convention and do that one. So yeah, one of those. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. Anyway, I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Randall, Cameo Man 2021, second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Bo Sheamus on YouTube. Will he get that hair? I don't know. Hopefully. Follow Chicken Wizard on YouTube. Follow Fangirl Kate on YouTube. Follow Liz on YouTube. And last, but certainly not least, follow the myth, the man, the legend, Timmy MC 2010, you lazy bastard. Get off your fucking ass and make some more Timmy content, because I love Timmy's content. Anyway, Timmy hasn't edited a video in like 9 years. Get off your fucking ass and make some videos. Alright? Alright, I'm taking off. But Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Enjoy your night. And this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you guys later.